I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. For those in and around Kerhonkson, it's been an eyesore for more than 2 years. The pile of debris that used to be the Rainbow Diner on Route 209, which was destroyed by a grease-fueled fire in July of 2012. The owners were uninsured, and when asbestos was discovered in the debris, it led to removal delays, funding issues, and legal action. Today, prep work was being done by a firm hired to finally get the debris removed. For attorney Jeremiah Flaherty, whose office is across the road, the lack of action over the past couple of years has been frustrating.
It's a sad representation of the town. We want people to move into this town. We want businesses to move into this town. For the entire Hudson Valley, it's dying. And this is not a picture that you want to paint for people, potential businesses to come in here. This is a manifestation of the government telling people what they can't do and then leaving it. And it's very sad. This could have been done in very quick fashion, very quick. But
a new owner has purchased the 2-acre lot, which then led to the move to clean up the debris. Look for more information on the Rainbow Diner cleanup here at Record Online and in an upcoming edition of the Times-Herald Record. The SUNY college system will be putting into place a statewide policy to combat sexual assault on the 64 SUNY college campuses. Governor Andrew Cuomo and the SUNY Board of Trustees announced the initiative designed to address an all too often unreported crime.
It is an epidemic, and it is spreading, and it is pervasive. It's plaguing our college campuses. It's astonishing. It's troubling. 1 out of 4 college women will be a victim of sexual assault. 1 out of 4 college women will be a victim of sexual assault. I mean, it is breathtaking. Fewer than 5% of the rapes of college women are reported to law enforcement. Fewer than 5% are reported to law enforcement, which means the perpetrator, the rapist, can go on to rape again. 80 to 90% of the time, the woman knew the assailant.
The new plan includes an immunity policy to protect SUNY college students who come forward to report sexual assault, an awareness campaign, and a statewide training program for campus police and administrators regarding how to correctly address sexual assault incidents. Orange County Court Judge Robert Freehill is expected to rule November 6th on a request made by the lawyer for Linda Ibrahim that the charges of manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, assault, tampering with physical evidence, and leaving the scene of a fatal crash be dismissed, arguing that the grand jury presentation in the case was fatally flawed. Ibrahim is the 29-year-old Cornwall woman who's under indictment for a crash back in January in Newburgh that killed 32-year-old Eric Geeter as he walked to work. Ibrahim is currently free on bail. Geeter's family members were upset with an earlier plea offer made to Ibrahim that would have had her plead guilty to criminally negligent homicide and get a prison sentence of 1 1/3 to 4 years. Geeter's family wants the case to go to trial. Police have arrested a Liberty man following a stabbing and attempted robbery incident in the village last Sunday. A police officer had responded to a reported disturbance on North Main Street when he reportedly witnessed 22-year-old Manuel Hernandez stab the victim in the abdomen. Hernandez was taken into custody following a foot pursuit. The victim was treated for a puncture wound at Catskills Regional Medical Center and later released. Hernandez has been charged with felony assault and attempted robbery, along with misdemeanor counts of resisting arrest and criminal possession of a weapon. The Sullivan County Public Health Services Office is urging county residents to make sure their pets are properly vaccinated. Their message comes following word of the first confirmed case of rabies in the county this year, a cow that tested positive for rabies last week. Health officials say only about 10% of reported rabies cases involve domesticated animals like cats, dogs, and cattle. The vast majority of cases, they say, occur in wild animals like raccoons, bats, foxes, and skunks. A grand larceny charge has been filed against the Saugerties man following a state police investigation of a stolen business check in New Paltz. 29-year-old Mark Daniels was arrested after police determined that he had stolen a business check from a family member's business in the amount of $1,000, then deposited it into a personal account. A court appearance has been scheduled for October 14th in town of New Paltz Court. And in case you haven't noticed, it's getting pretty colorful out there. Field observers for the Empire State's I Love New York program report that we here in the Catskills and Hudson Valley have reached the peak or near peak when it comes to fall foliage colors. After this weekend, many of those leaves of yellow, orange, and red will have fallen, so be sure to get out there and enjoy the scenery. The weekend weather for leaf peepers features good news and not so good news. The not so good news is that Saturday will be a wet day with rain, possibly heavy at times. Temperatures Saturday will reach the upper 60s. Good news is Sunday will be a sunny day with the highs in the lower 60s. Well, keep up with what's happening by reading the Times-Herald Record this weekend and keep clicking here at Record Online to stay on top of news when it breaks. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.